There's going to be 20 large dogs coming up. First of all, as ever, we have to welcome our judge, Andrew Dicker, also competing at the moment, grade 4 dog, and lives near Reading, dog trainer and a canine hydrotherapist as well. So we're all set then for the first of our 20 dogs. And it's Dalton Meredith Eclipse, a fantastic combination. Brilliant win in the agility singles last night. They won the jumping this morning, and a brilliant combination that has produced world and European individual championships. Unprecedented achievement, that. Go on, Ashley, tell us about these two. You go first.
They are just phenomenal together. They are a partnership that are just unstoppable at the moment. Like you said, they won the European Championships in the intermediate height last year, and also the World Championships. That has never been done, I don't think, to win both competitions in the same year, so they're incredible.
Absolutely right, they're an incredible, and this is an incredible first 15 seconds as well, as anticipated from Dalton and Eclipse. Tight turn right in front of our position over the Skoda jump, and now just clipping and picking up 5 faults there.
That
a
is
slight
the first
surprise.
time I've actually seen Clippy drop a pole this weekend, or actually in quite a while.
Slight surprise there, Graham.
Yeah, but it's easily done. They come off very quickly. But did you see that weave entry off the end of the dog walk, running dog walk, straight into the weaves? Absolutely fantastic.
From Wales, Copernicus and Chris Curtin, 5-year-old border collie, also known as Snickers. Came from Poland, part of Team GB last year. Very fit handler, this one, Chris. Personal trainer and was Team GB's fitness coach. Tell us about the fitness of the handlers, would you, Ashley?
Well, it does play a big part, especially if you are a handler that decides to run alongside your dog. There is some partnerships that train their dog to be more independent, and that's called distance handling. That is not me. I prefer to run with them, and as you can see, Chris is doing a great job of that at the moment. He's doing a beautiful clear round for us, just got that seesaw to go. Can he hold that position beautifully? Nice clip.
Excellent over the seesaw, just to underline that's what they have to do, Graham.
They do. This is what I would call an emerging partnership. They're getting better and better at the moment. Really great to see, and a really nice run there from Chris.
From France, we're looking at Sébastien Veronard and Decoa. Experienced international competitors, these two, and it's great to have dogs from all over the world here.
These guys actually came second in the jumping this morning, and they only lost out by 0.1 to Dalton, so they're a very speedy partnership.
And they will know, of course, that Dalton has already been and has already picked up 5 faults, so a clear round her here will put them in a good position, but they have also picked up a 5 with a penalty at the end of the dog walk there, over the seesaw at the end of it. 33.4 the time. Second place.
Great enthusiastic partnership there, as you say. Unfortunately, they've got to make contact with the end of the contact. There we are. Andrew's having a really good look at it. The open hand signifying 5 faults.
From Belgium, Sally Andrews and Stitch, 7-year-old border collie. Second time the best dog of the year in Belgium, this one, and this partnership finished 3rd in this last year. Go on, Ashley, just give us the handler's perspective of this round, could you?
Yeah, so unfortunately having that pole down on number 2, but you know, when a mistake like that happens, you just have to keep going. And the sign of a good handler is somebody that when it starts to go wrong, they can claw it back and they can carry on and do a beautiful run like Sally is doing right now.
Sally and Stitch completing the course at the end there. 34.0, and the 5 faults then up into the top 4.
Yep, I think it's just important to note, although she had 5 faults there, she didn't get eliminated. The only preclusion to getting into tonight's final is if you get eliminated, you can't compete then.
Next from Switzerland, Light. Hans Heine, the handler. Agility border collie, Swiss champion last year and Swiss champion in the agility as well. Light from Switzerland. Through the tunnel nicely, good shot. sharp right-hander up over the A-frame. Contact at the bottom with that white mark at the bottom of the A-frame. Skipping over the dog walk as well, just making contact at the end of that dog walk. That was close. Good speed through the wheeze. Good so far, Ashley.
Yes, like you said, just making contact with that white point on that dog walk. There are so many people now teaching something called a running dog walk, which looks easy to teach, but it's actually one of the most complicated things.
This is an excellent performance from these two from Switzerland. Hans Heine, 34.5, and first place as things stand.
So running dog walk is where they don't stop, and you can see just got his back paws on it there, pretty close, but that's all you need.
From the Czech Republic, Ray, 7-year-old, the handler, Petra Vajpolova. Super fast dog, Ray, and very focused. Successful in herding, works regularly on the sheep farm as well. The entry from the Czech Republic. It's very niftily over that dog walk, as you pointed out there, Graham.
Yeah, that was a beautiful running dog walk there. Really connecting at the bottom of the contact. Over to our number 14 now. Oh, that's the second time that that pole has come down now. I just wonder if it's a slightly strange striding. They're coming off that turn from number 13. Might have a little look at that tunnel instead as well.
Yeah, we'll have Graham's expert eye on that as well for you.
Yes, I say these are plastic poles, and you've only got to mistime it just by a millimetre really, and they come down. Plastic poles, all for the safety of the dogs as well.
From the Netherlands, we are looking at Chi. Handler is Pierre Lee, competing at Crufts, and representing the Netherlands here is an absolute dream come true for Pierre.
These guys did unfortunately get eliminated in this morning's jumping round, so now he can't win the final. If I was him, I would be pushing to try and win this round, so I can say I'm a winner at Crufts 2024.
Great point, great insights as well into the minds of the handlers here from Ashley, and this is looking good, Graham.
Yep, and there's no penalties for barking a lot, all right? Otherwise this dog would... So a little bit of confusion there. Ashley made a really good point just now about connection. It's all about communication. You have to have communication. The dog doesn't know where it's going. It's totally down to the handler to do it by vocal commands or body language. You're not allowed to touch it, but well done. He hopefully, I think this is his first time here, he will enjoy the experience and take it away and tell everyone what a fantastic show Crufts is.
Next from the USA, we're looking at May Raki. Megan Miller, the handler, 5-year-old border collie, named after the Greek word meraki, means something to do with soul, creativity, and love. I'm looking for a bit of soul and a bit of creativity in the next 30 seconds or so.
Or just slightly losing a little bit of connection there before that dog walk, but she managed to save it, which is great. I think something that's really difficult about Crufts is that you can't replicate Crufts. There is nowhere like it. So when you come here with a young dog or a new dog that's never competed here, you know, you just don't know what you're going to get sometimes. But they're doing a great round so far.
They are indeed. 35.36.0 and clear as well. Third place at the moment.
Yep, had a chat with this partnership just before they came in. They've had a long journey, but the dog coped with it really well. You can see he's fully recovered. They're just so made up to be here, Jim.
This is Sid from Germany, Sabine Crufts, the handler. 5-year-old border collie, bred in Switzerland. German champion last year. International competition, bubbling along nicely on International Saturday.
They are doing a beautiful round. They had a nice tight turn, probably the tightest turn that we've seen on that number 4 so far. Oh, I feel like that was my fault then.
No, don't worry. No, we do not accept the commentator's curse up here. Don't worry about it. We've both been guilty of that many times. 10 faults then for Sabine Crufts and for Sid.
So just picking up 10 faults there, but they picked up a refusal here. It's in a position to do the jump, but it turns away from the jump, so that's deemed as a refusal. Clench fist, 3 refusals anywhere on the course is elimination.
From Sweden, Cecilia Klingberg, an Ike 4-year-old, born in Sardinia, German father, lives in Sweden, a proper international guy. Team gold in the Nordic Championship last year, team gold in the Swedish Championship as well.
So
I'm picking up the fault there. Go on, Ashley.
Cecilia just pulling off slightly too quick on that tunnel before Ike was connected with it. And this is what Crufts does to you. You are so desperate to win here that sometimes you make the smallest mistakes and they cost you.
It's still good though. We'll see these two again later on. 5 faults, 38 seconds the time, Graham.
So there we are, just sent into the tunnel. She pulled away too quickly, and the dog came with her. Managed to correct it though, so it was just a 5, I believe.
From Spain, Chloe Cutie, Jose Angel Gonzalez Fernandez is the handler. Worked hard on that all morning. We'll call him Jose. Over the Skoda. Tight turn for that A-frame. Shaping up well in the first 10 seconds, Jose and Chloe.
Yeah, this is a really quick dog. You can see, just trying to get every ounce of speed here. He's decided that he's going for the win here in this particular part of the competition. So here into the tunnel. Oh no, kept it out very, very nicely. Pushes round that one. Sharp right turn here. They've got to touch the seesaw's got to touch the ground. Oh dear. Why did I say that?
So we just saw there, when the dog actually came off the seesaw, Jose made a point where he stopped the dog. So that is him saying to his dog, hey, calm down, you should have stopped there. So hopefully going into the final, he won't do that again.
It was a question of landing gear down then, I think, Ashley, wasn't it?
Next from Luxembourg, Daniel Volz, 3-year-old Scooby, individual agility champion in Luxembourg last year, European Open team member and the individual finalist as well. Reminder, we're going to crunch the numbers of the jumping this morning and the agility here for these large dogs, and it'll be a fantastic climax later on this Saturday afternoon. Proper speed over that dog walk there again, actually.
Yes, another beautiful running dog walk there, straight into those weaves. And, you know, they pick up so much speed with these running dog walks now, but all of them have nailed that weave entry, and that just goes to show how great these trainers are.
And Scooby is completing a terrific round here for Daniel and for Luxembourg. 33.9, and the best we've seen thus far, Graham.
Into the lead. I have to say that the standard of international agility, the standard of agility across the world has been amazing, which makes it even more amazing that we won 23 medals in all the international competitions this year. Absolutely brilliant.
Already running for Italy, Ambra Lazzaro, an 8-year-old Nina. Everyone calls this one the Rambo, almost 9 years of age, was a fearful dog earlier on, and is delighted to be here today. Just goes to show what agility can do for the dogs as well, Ashley.
Absolutely, yes. My dog Sully retired on Thursday, and he was 11 years old. And, you know, if they could, they would carry on going for as long as they possibly could. But, you know, there comes a point where you say, right, it's time to retire now, but I'm not sure they want to.
There's plenty of life left in Nina yet, and Ambra clear at the moment. Good effort from the Italian entry, 39.1, but clear, Graham.
Yeah, another nice, very safe run there. Just coming over finishing, and then she's rewarding the dog with her voice and her hands, and straight off to look for its toy.
From Denmark, Gita Elstrup, and Beat, 7-year-old Belgian Shepherd dog. Malinois, and the Danish champion as well. Go on, Ashley, chat us through this round, would you?
So we've got a nice Malinois here. They are quite popular, but not quite as popular as the Border Collies are. Unfortunately, picking up 5 faults. Oh, another 5 faults for that dog walk. Clearly, this Malinois doesn't want to do its contacts today. But still completing the round nicely so far, managing to do this tricky section onto number 14, push round onto number 16, push round slice here. Oh, almost losing that connection. Now we're on. No, we're picking up another 5 faults for a refusal because the dog turned away from the jump. But hitting that seesaw and ending with 15 faults.
Yeah. So I think just a few faults there. The dog seemed a little bit distracted, but this is, I'm sure Ashley will agree, a unique atmosphere here, and dogs can get easily distracted. But never mind, great round.
From Portugal, Holy Moly, Sergio Souza, a really popular competitor here. The 15th time for Sergio at Crufts. We really always look forward to seeing him. Always gives great entertainment with Holy Moly.
Sergio is a phenomenal handler, and he's been successful with multiple dogs, and I think that really is a sign of how great he is as a dog trainer, that he can come back here with multiple dogs.
Holy Moly with a good herding instinct and a good jumping instinct as well in this agility. He's clear so far, and it is going to be a clear round, and a very quick clear round as well. In fact, the quickest round we have seen, Graham.
Not surprised at all. Sergio's the ultimate competitor, regular competitor here at Crufts. I was chatting to him earlier. He said, "I'm going to beat Dalton," he said, this year. That's my ambition.
He's off and running. From the Isle of Man, Sammy Glaister, the handler. Kipper, we're seeing there, 7-year-old, born and bred Manxie. First collie for Sammy, this one. And Kipper has, like 1 or 2 dogs, has overcome a lot to be here in the main arena, the absolutely jam-packed main arena at Crufts. Early 5 faults on that first jump. 2 Skoda jumps cleared safely. Good over the A-frame, good contact at the bottom there. Interesting to talk to you about, Ashley, about before the handlers compete. Do they all have different routines out back there?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, some people will walk through the course in their mind, in their head, on the ground. Some like to connect with their dogs. So, you know, warming their dogs up together, warming themselves up. Everyone's routine is completely different, and it is what works for you in your partnership.
Well, this has worked pretty well for Sammy and for Kipper. 36.9 and a very acceptable 5 faults.
Very nice round there. Great style, 2-footed through the weaves. That's the quickest. And there we go, looking for a big finish. And there you go, look, there goes the smile.
From Ireland, Indy, Laura Murphy, the handler. Rescue dog, found in a carrier bag. It's come a long way from a carrier bag to the main green carpet at Crufts 2024. Indy.
These are a great partnership. They actually represented Ireland in the European Championships last year in Denmark. And they put in some lovely runs for Ireland. And they're putting in a lovely run at the moment. Unfortunately, they did get eliminated this morning. So again, this partnership, I would be pushing as much as I could to try and get that win in this agility.
You might as well go for it. That's the way. And the time is pretty good at the moment. And it's still a clear round 2, but not quite. Eliminated now, and as we've seen before, Graham, you go for it, you roll the dice, and sometimes the numbers don't come up.
No, you're right, and it just started to go wrong for a couple of jumps before, and then she just got more and more out of position. As I say, and in the end, she just found herself on the wrong side and behind the dog, and there we go. Very, very disappointed, but she did well to get here.
Now from Scotland, Crazy and Ewan Patterson, winners 2020 and 2022, runners-up last year. Haven't seen much of Ewan at Crufts so far. Determined to make an impact on this competition. And that is proper speed over the dog walk too. This is a brilliant first 20 seconds or so for Ewan and for Crazy, Ashley.
Yes, again, another incredible partnership. They won an individual bronze medal at the European Championships and then a team medal at the World Championships.
This is terrific this time as well. 33.9 up into the top 3, and we will consider them later in the day, won't we, Graham?
We will, and I think there's probably just a little bit more left in the tank there when he decides to take his foot off the brake and let it go.
Penultimate dog then from Norway, Tyre, Brat and Posh. Several medals from the Nordic Championship, these two. Good 10 seconds. Good start. They're getting quicker and quicker over that dog walk in my eyes. Remember, the best time here is 33.3 by Sergio from Portugal, and of course clear as well. And remember, the numbers do get crunched for the grand final later on today. Just finish this round with Taya and Posh. It's a good clear round. Very good. 36.1 and faultless, Graham.
Yes, another one. Very vocal handler. Just to remind everybody watching that the only thing is you're not allowed to actually physically touch the dogs. You can use your voice, you can use your body, but you can't touch them, and he's done a great job.
The last dog then from Northern Ireland, Rachel Kenning and Charlie, 7-year-old working sheepdog. That is Rachel's first dog, and has also qualified for the Young Kennel Club Agility Dog of the Year and the Jumping Cup as well. Coming towards the end of the competition, Ashley, or this phase of it, and as we see the crossed arms. What are your thoughts on what you've seen over the last 15-20 minutes or so?
I think it's been an incredible competition. I'm really excited for the final, though, because that is where we're going to watch these handlers push for everything that they have. They want to win this competition. And also Rachel here, you know, running in the Young Kennel Club, but then running in this incredibly tough, big competition. I mean, that's incredible.
It is, and absolutely nerveless performance as well. Picking up a couple of faults later on there, but well done, Rachel, and well done, Charlie. And what an experience for a young handler that is, Graham.
It is, and she's got a great big smile on her face, and I think that the thing to take away is hopefully she'll take away the experience. There is no substitute for experience when competing here at Crufts. So did a fantastic job, brilliant.
So confirmation then as the winner of the agility. It is Sergio Sousa, such a popular man from Portugal. Coley Moly, the dog, winner of the Crufts International Agility back in 2019, and the 15th time at Crufts as well. But those numbers, the computers will be whirring, and we will all be heading towards the climax of this competition, which should be fantastic. And here is the list that we will all look forward to seeing tonight. Sergio Sousa and Ewan Patterson, big contenders. Let's just the full qualification list then that we're going. Dalton Meredith is in there as well. That's a heavyweight lineup, isn't it?
Yes, if I was going to put my money on it, it would definitely be between Sergio, Dalt and Ewan. I mean, Ewan and Crazy.
I've got news for you. You can only put your money on one.
Yeah, come on, Ashley. You've got to put your money. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna say Dalt. I'm gonna have to say Dalt. They've been incredible, and but Ewan, when he gets into that final, I know he's gonna give everything he has. It's too difficult.
There we are. It's been recorded many times. You've gone for Dalton. We'll see later on how right you are. It's been great. It's been great. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Present our top three in our International Agility Heat. Please welcome National Retail Sales Manager of UMove, Davis Parker, and Maureen Reynolds of the Kennel Club Board. Thank you very much. So, the winner of the Crufts International Agility Heat, representing Portugal, with Darley Falls Lightning Bolt, Sergio Sousa.
Sergio, well done, my friend. Fantastic.
And the reserve, representing Luxembourg, with Scooby-Doo of Shadowman, Daniel Volts.
Awesome, my friend. Well done. Thank you.
And in third place, representing Scotland, with agility champion Devon Gem QuickTime, Ewan Patterson.
You, my brother.
We will see them back later for the grand final of our international competition this evening. But now, please keep the applause going. It's Lap of Honour time.